Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Kamen Zero Spike back again once again today, people. Today we have Kamen Gotchard episode 45, and in this episode we foreshadow some horrible things. And I did like how we just wrapped up all the Kachiki and his girlfriend type stuff and actually letting them keep their memories and all that good jazz. And we saw how powerful freaking Abyssal King, the female Abyssal King, we found out how powerful she actually is and the things that she's actually able to do. And she's actually able to, like, you know, take the malice out of you and use it for other things, which was like, is weird, like, because now that, you know, his girlfriend has become like amalgam again. Basically amalgam at some point, you know. Same thing with the other dude who's the tree amalgam. Like, she could just basically make them turn into amalgam like as many times as she wants. She can also take the malice out of you and turn it into that amalgam that you used to be, and consistently do it, because we see her consistently do that with his girlfriend. And it was like Gyalia is just like this master manipulator kind of character. She convinces his girlfriend that she's a monster. You're a monster just like your brother was, and you're always gonna be that. Like, and she convinces her of this, which keeps the malice in her to keep manifesting, which causes her amalgam to keep constantly being created over and over again. And while they're trying to save his girlfriend and things like that, we get like two other B plots where it's like Gotchard talking to Cluto, and he kind of like telling her like, oh, you can come back to me, and, you know, I love you just like I love this family. And I'm just like, bro, like, Gotchard just this dude, man, he's trying to, I guess he might be trying to bring the Abyssal Sisters back in a way, but at the same time he's like master manipulating them. And Cluto just want to be accepted. That's all she kind of really wants. She wants to be accepted, and she wants to get stronger, and she wants her family back. Those are the three things about Cluto that we've been shown, and I noticed how, like, these are the three things that she wants, but she's too freaking stubborn and headstrong to realize that. And she doesn't realize that she's like really being deceived and stuff. Like, she doesn't realize that by herself. But yeah, that's what's happening. So I do feel like she is gonna go back to Gotchard eventually. He just hasn't gotten it. He just hasn't gotten really deep into her head yet. I mean, he already is, because she's still like highly respecting him and bowing to him and stuff like that. Even though she's been like with Gyalia for a minute, but then Gyalia, she's like really like just following her. But then Gotchard comes back and it's like, oh, I'm gonna go back to dad. So it's like, y'all just wishy-washy or whatever. And then we get the other plot with Spanner and Kyoto and Laculus. And Laculus, they basically make her remember who she's modeled after. And I kind of wish we kind of got to see a little bit of that, but they just put her in the chair thing, and they like brought back a bunch of her memories. And Expander is just like, he's like, yeah, you could bring back all her memories, but not everybody's like strong enough to handle all the things that they don't, like, bringing back all the things that they don't remember and stuff like that. Like, this could be a bad thing. And they're like, they still did it. She does eventually remember like who she used to be, and she talks about the girl she used to be, and well, the girl she's modeled over. And she talks about how the girl was mean, she was vain, she was greedy, but she wanted to be a singer, and she wanted to reach the world with her singing and stuff like that. Like, so we actually hear her sing like later on in the episode, and it seems like Laculus is becoming more and more human. Like each day they like do stuff for her. And Kyoto proposes like a thing to her, saying we possibly can like speed up the process if you found like something that you really believe in, like if you found a dream that you want, or you found like someone to fall in love with or something like that. And she was like, Spanner, he's been like, and then Kyoto's like, why not Spanner? Because like Spanner has been like really like nice to her lately, and he hasn't really been treating her like she's a monster. So it's like she also told him that, yeah, Kyoto, like Kyoto says like, oh, he cooked this food for you and stuff like that, and then she's like, and she blushes a little bit, which proves that, you know, oh man, like she's like thinking about it, is that she might have feelings for Spanner anyway. And we've kind of seen that throughout the series anyway, like she kind of likes him even before she was like good. But yeah, so do you have that with the whole other two plots that's going on, and then we got the main plot with them trying to save old girl, and you know, Katsuki, he's like getting hurt and all this crap. He's getting beat up. Like Katsuki says that, like Katsuki borderline should have died in this episode. Like bro got hit like point blank in the chest with electricity from a monster. Like that's something that a normal person like would die on sight. Like, come on, dude. Like, he wasn't hurt anything. It just, he got some blood coming out of his mouth or whatever. But seriously, like, you know, he gets to her and then he convinces her that, yeah, you're not this monster and you're not this, you're not that, and you know, just because your brother was this doesn't mean that you're this. It's like basically the same thing from the episode where they first met and she first became amalgam and things like that. Like, he kind of like convinces her that she's not what or whatever, and then they help her. They also defeat the tree guy, and then they also tell her like, we erased your, like, you know, Minato's like, yeah, we erased your memories, and because there's laws we have to abide by, and you know, he decide, and like Katsuki is like, after everything's said and done, that they defeated her and everything, Gyalia actually takes that malice that she took out of her and like uses it for something else. But we'll get there in a second. But Minato basically says like, yeah, we erased your memories and things like that, and this is how we do it. And then he erases the prisoner dude. He erases his memories, and they see like what happened to them. So, and Katsuki's like, well, if you're gonna erase, you know, the memories and stuff, I want you to erase like hers, like erase her memory so she doesn't have to remember all these horrible things that have happened up until now and stuff like that. Like, you know, and she's like, no, don't do that because I won't remember you. And it's like a little love story kind of thing. And then Minato decides to let them keep their memories. And then Kudo is like, are you gonna like disobey the Kimi laws? And he's like, well, I made a promise, you know, my friend and stuff like that. He was talking about old dude that died from Gorian. He was talking about him. He said, I made a promise to my old friend and stuff like that, that I'd protect the world and protect the Kimis and stuff like that, and I, you know, protect the memories of people, and you know, I just got to do that. I'll make an exception this time. I mean, he did erase one person's memory, so yeah. So that's all well and good. We get like a little fireworks thing happening at the end. It was all nice and whatever. And then we ended up getting we see that Gyalia basically takes that malice that she took out of I guess it's like the tree guy's malice and old girl's malice, and she takes that malice and she puts it into the city and makes it rain down on the city, and it doesn't affect everybody right then. But the next day we see a news thing that goes off on the on the screen, and it's like a pink VTuber kind of character, and they talk about how, yeah, there have been a lot of scary things going on in the city, but we don't remember it. And they got a bunch of footage from amalgam attacks all over the city, like from all the episodes, like throughout the series. And now it's like next episode seems like we're gonna see the return of a lot of old amalgams from like older episodes. And we also kind of got that in the latest few episodes too. Like we got the tree amalgam came back, old girl as the electricity amalgam, and the dude as the submarine amalgam. Like we're gonna see like all these old amalgams from throughout the series start coming back, and old actors who played those amalgams also coming back too. So I'm kind of excited about that. And also the public learns about the alchemists, and the public, like, you know, they find the hideout and all kind of stuff. So stuff's about to get real weird. It's about to get really weird. So I feel like now that that's gonna happen, I feel like we're gonna have to erase everybody's memories, because everybody knows, like Ichinose and all this stuff, like we're gonna have to erase somebody's. We're gonna have to erase some memories this time, because we don't want nobody just busting into the freaking hideout, news anchors and paparazzi and all this stuff trying to bust in. I'm like, people. But other than that, this episode's fine. Kind of wrap stuff up, you know, foreshadowing some stuff, learning about like how you could take malice and put it anywhere you want to put it, no matter whose malice it is, and also you can consistently make someone turn into amalgam as long as they feel the way they are. But yeah, man, kind of got everything got all that out the way. So now we're gonna head into this new plot where the city is going to find out about the alchemists and the amalgams and the writers and stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that. I want to see how they're going to handle that. But other than that, you guys let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about this episode of Kamen Rider Gotchard. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. As remember, as I always say, guys, stay henshined.